Enigma, where are you?
I'm right here. Well, figuratively speaking anyway. Disappointed I didn't choose to meet up in person?
What's this about? Sionis hire you to throw me off his trail?
Think of me as an information broker. I've got data handlers everywhere, feeding me all kinds of interesting stuff.
And you think this is going to destroy Gotham?
Oh, yes. See, bullet wounds and broken bones will eventually heal. But incriminating photos, videos, emails, that kind of damage can never be repaired. Tomorrow morning, when I release everything I've got, the city's going to collapse. Resignations, arrests, deaths. It'll be chaos in the streets, Batman, and there's not a thing you can do to stop me.
I figured you'd try and get all caveman on my equipment. It's password protected, I'm afraid, with 10,000 volts of electricity. You lost, Batman. Might as well head home and get some rest. With everyone's deepest, darkest secrets about to go on public display, I've got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a very busy day for you.
One way or another, I'm shutting you down. Destroying all the network relays will let me access his server. It's the only way to stop him. Those must be the handlers he was talking about. I can use them to track down the extortion data he's been collecting.
Man, I was this close to clocking you.
And now you'll get nothing but some broken teeth if you don't tell me where you hid the extortion data.
I'll tell you where it's at, but it won't do you much good. I'll be back on my feet in an hour, coming for you.
No, you won't.
picking up time. We got this. Oh, you don't need to fight.
You've got 3 seconds to tell me where you hid the extortion data for Enigma.
You're a dead man.
3.
Brandon and the boys will take you down.
2.
Okay, stop. Just stop. I'll tell you where it is.
All units getting calls about a disturbance. Stand by for location.
Open.
You see what I'm seeing? You gotta stop it!
You bastard! Look, I don't want to die.
You should have thought of that before you signed up to work for Enigma. Where's the blackmail information you collected for him?
Okay. Please.
Police!
Area.
What? Look.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. We found the bastard stuck his little fingerprints right by the body.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 days.
He just made our job easy.
Please!
Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Maybe we can cut you in on our act.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
You saw the guy they brought in, so it gives him space to do their alarm. But then some monster in a cape drops him from a building, and a Christmas tree breaks his fall. And one of his own thugs walks off with the cash. Buy that? What is that? So what? Now we don't get paid.
No, sir. I'm getting paid one way or another. Mark's got the guy over in interrogation right now. You wanna go rough him up a bit afterwards?
Yeah, probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Low.
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be guarding the crime scene, not...
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Oh, yeah! Right in the jaw!
We're gonna find out who you really are! I told you already! What a size, what a saw! I something clean for 3 days! Like they said! Down out of nowhere! You win! Way above the line! You're like police, dog! How am I so bad?
Got a guy in lockup who can sell whatever he's carrying.
Yeah, in a minute. Gotta get his story straight first. Now, let's go through it again.
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way. I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million.
If I'm not careful, that guard will alert the others.
That's what I'm talking about! Let's take him down! Yeah. What are we waiting for? All clear. Clear as day, sir.
You got any other scum? We can't find dirt. We make our own. What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perps and the holding cells to go free?
You mean we set loose?
Little prison riot, right here in GCPD. Makes him look like he doesn't have control, right?
Like it. How do we make it happen?
Let me think a minute.
Figure something out?
Still thinking. Calm down.
This just in from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Mask or any of the perps in the murder of Commissioner Lowe. Get 'em, boys.
That could be reasonable.
Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Lowe's family and breakthrough. Please come by and pay your respects.
what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Oh, you want to play it like that?
Not you again!
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time?
Things clean, he should start with you.
Good one.
Lots of it!
Cops don't scare easy. I see you now. Do I look impressed? All forces go.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up! You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
Send the tape to the press. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211 reported on the ground. 622 on the... Please, I'll
thinks their actions are justified. To act completely outside the system.
System is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Suspects in your vicinity, man. Look alive. Pull this off, and we'll all get to retire somewhere nice and warm.
GCPD will match any gang out there, pound for pound in brutality. But these freaks out tonight, they just don't get it. And with Loeb dead, lines are gonna be redrawn. Conversion, that sound! It's gotta be him! On me! Help!
That's the last time he gets away.
I don't believe this!
What the hell happened to him? I know you're scared, okay? So do something about it. You don't want to end up like this guy. Keep your heads up.
All right, we know he's here.
Nobody's impervious. Been on the force long enough to know that. Officer down! Officer down! Police down! Someone give me some assist! This over. Gotta make this bastard pay. We're losing men! Don't let this happen to you, unless you like... There he is! Got eyes on him again! Moving in!
What the hell is going on? I'm stupid enough to move in on the damn... Get him!
Suspect dipped away somewhere. You can't run! All force is coming down on you, pal! Sound off! The bat just took one of you down!
Priority 1 alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black and
Searching your quadrant? I'll leave that for the poisons.
Why?
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the Bat and collect the bounty.
You gotta be kidding me. Gordon know about this?
Probably, but what's he gonna do? What can he do?
Reality check, freak show.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
They're using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
Hello, Scaries!
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
All personnel, reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
It's gotta look like an accident, like Gordon lost control. What we need is a classic prison.
You want a riot? Let me out.
Easy, Tiger. There's cameras around here. We ain't letting you out.
He's got a point. Let this lunatic loose. It'll be freaking pandemonium in here. I said, let me out.
Like I said, we ain't letting you out.
Get dispatch on the horn!
Can we call for backup?
He's come for us!
You broke my arm, you know that?
I hear there's a huge price on your head. Come to turn it in.
Nice outfit, boy. So you parents are proud. Is that him? Working with the cops now? I heard the rumor.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it. Now I should be able to bypass the security on the server room door.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged. Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
Kill those damn things!
The only way to get through is to use the disruptor.
They're gonna let us out, or we'll make our own way out! How about that? This ain't such a bad Christmas after all!
Hey, good night, Pig. They're gonna have to let us out now. Got us some hostages.
Where the hell are the rest of the cops?
Maybe the back killed them all.
Who knows how to jimmy this lock?
Believe this!
What are we gonna do?
I don't understand. You let him out just to beat him up?
I didn't start the riot. It was Brandon and his SWAT officers.
Bull. A cop wouldn't do something like that.
You must be new here.
Charging! Clear! Clear!
622 has left the holding cell.
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, soon as he stabilizes. Please, we don't want any trouble.
I'm not here to hurt you.
All personnel, report your 20 on Channel 3. Trying to get a head count. See you